Hello everyone, I hope that you are very happy today. My name is Lizeth Cáceres Bonilla and welcome to my explanation about this topic that is very important for your process like teachers in training. Okay. It is about the use of the English teaching learning process. About this, I have three principal topics. First, literature review. Second one, research methodology. And finally, foreign language lesson. About this, here the use of TIC. Okay, I'm going to start with literature review. It is about the readings of the Unit 2 course of this activity, and it's important to know about this because it talks about the advantages and disadvantages of use of TIC in the classroom. Maybe online or presential, it isn't a problem, and so. The advantages, the use of stick, it's a lot really. It uses wonderful. It's very beautiful because it improve um, not only sorry it improve not only your skills in English but also the students. It's very important for them because it open new windows of knowledge about this, and we have inclusive education, development of creativity, abilities of students, acquisition of real experience, and building communities of interaction. And so, like I told before, it's very important because today, if one teacher don't use the technology, my God, it's losing the time really. It isn't in nothing because today the students needs that the teachers will be very interactive, that the activities will be very motivational for them, that connect their life with the knowledge that uh, they hope learn in one English class, and the use of the is the key to improve this, that it change the thought of the students. Okay, on the other hand, we have the disadvantages about this. And so in this case, there are various that for me it's the most important. We have the time to learning, distraction, the tick. It's very distraction for the student because when the teacher say that the students that the students group is for example, okay, today we are going to work in one platform, in one application for learn about I don't know, travel for example. I'm sorry. The students made other different things that the work of the class. For example, visit other page or game the computer or will be in the social networks. That is the most common today, the use of social networks that create a great addictions in all people in the world. It's very difficult this part, and so it's very controversial despite the advantages and disadvantages about the use. But no, really, it's only no use this this topic with very value and respect for your career like teachers. And other important thing is that the students copy and pass the information, copy and paste it, sorry, copy and pasted the information. And so when one student do this, they haven't critical thinking, and in other case, he doesn't learn about the topic, and it is lost the time really. And other aspect about this is that computer can crash, and so to the connection that for example is raining and the connection is very bad, and always is very important have a plan B. Always the teacher have the responsibility to have a plan B for the class. Okay, the second one is a research methodology, and in this case we found two aspects: TIC tools in educational process and classifications of TIC tools. Very important and interesting this part. Okay, TIC tools. It's a lot. There are a lot about this. For example, electronic textbooks, simulators, video and audio, multimedia presentations, applications, platforms to learn English that really there are a lot about this. For example, to learn to speak very well. For example, I use one application that is wow, it's perfect, and it's Elsa Speak. It is the name about this application that I recommend you the use of this because it improves a lot your communication skills and your speech and your your listening skills too in the same way. Okay, other aspect about this is the classification of text tools. It's there is two classification, and it is about the hardware and software. But what is the hardware? The hardware is, for example, computer, camera, video, and so the hardware is the elements that we need to connect and use the technology. And in the other hand, the software is, for example, the internet search, the information sites, the applications, the apps, and so it's all referent to contents about some topic to learn in English. Okay, and finally we have foreign language lessons. We have two topics: didactic online games and online creative acting role playing. Didactic online games, it's games to learn English, and it's better for the students because the students have a good communication, repeat the information about the game, it's have satisfaction, and it's very competitive for the students. And so with these aspects, the students improve their motivation for learn second language as English. Okay, on the other hand, we have online creative acting role play. We have imagination, fluence, and motivation. Because in this case, the teacher put the students that work, for example, writing a story, invent a story, and it helps at the students that improve their imagination, and it's very interesting for the students these aspects. Okay, and so know more about this. Really, this is the most important aspects about the use of TIC in English. Uh, in English teaching learning process, and I hope that you enjoy this explanation. Really, for me, the use of TIC is wonderful. It's beautiful because it improves your pedagogical practice like teacher. Because in this moment we are teachers, and it is very important now or relate about this because every day this change in the world, and we have to research about the new tools application for use in your classroom. And so really I need to improve a lot my English skills overall, my speaking skills, my pronunciation, but I work very hard every day in this aspect, and I hope that one day I made it perfect. Really, we need to improve in this to the students have a good teachers with all abilities in English. It is the most important. But the most important thing for your students is that the teacher will be a good person, with a good attitude, that have always a motivation for them, and have in her in their here big things, mostly about the knowledge is the most important, the here of the person in real. And so thank you very much for your attention, and bye bye.